Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be recording episode 6 of our ETS2 series, where we're going on every road in the game. So, we're doing the UK right now. Soon we're gonna be going over here. But let's just get right into it. And what we can do a sneaky little technique, which is that we go there and hope we can tow ourselves to Carlisle. Let's hope. Anyways, let's just keep going. We seem to be in Carlisle. We're now heading for Liverpool. There we go, we can cruise mode now. Yeah, and the entrance to the M6 I'm gonna go with is right there. Right ahead of us. Yeah, it's the M6. I was thinking if it could be the M5. Because the M5 does also go somewhere here. That was a terrible turn, but it's the start of this episode. I haven't played in a week. I mean, that's pretty much every episode, to be honest. I haven't played for a week before that. But that doesn't matter. Alright, we can now cruise mode, so I don't have to hold W to keep 56 pace. I don't know why I said 56 pace, that's kind of weird. 56 miles an hour. Alright. So, why do we want to tow to road here? Let's get over that. Because, as you may see, there's on both sides, which are always annoying. But when we're getting this one, what we can do is when we're going back up to here, like, you know, we can go back. So it's easier. It's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, it's just a bit more annoying. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit annoying. Anyways, let's hop into the driver's seat. Seems to be some speed cameras here, so... Oh yeah, there's 50 as well. That's why the speed cameras. Seems like they put one of those permanent road maintenance things, roadworks, onto this motorway. Those just stay there forever usually. Alright, we're even getting the XP stacking again. I wonder if we can actually get anything. Oh, we're only level 1. Interesting. Thought it would be a bit higher by now. Are we back to 60? No. We're still at 50. We're in a tunnel now. If you compare it to real life, this would be an extremely long tunnel. Extremely long. You'd be talking like miles. This would be like 20 miles. Literally. If this was in the real life size. Not sure what it actually is in real life. That's what I can say. Alright, we can now go 60. That mirror is a bit far out, which is a bit annoying. Alright, so we're gonna be turning here for the service. There we go, back down to 30. Wait, no. Do we need fuel? I'm here now, so why not? We don't really need it, but, you know, we accidentally parked in now, so why not? There we go, full fuel tank. Nice and fresh for a few episodes. Probably 2, maybe 3. Alright. So there we go. Can we do total service? That takes us to Liverpool, so we don't want to do that. So is there anything we can really do to here, then to here, and there? Just takes us all the way down to here. That's why I didn't want to do that. I'm now thinking, what if we take our truck down to here? Wait. This is such a difficult choice. I mean, it's gotta be something with quick job, right? We gotta do something with that. What if we took a quick job from Carlisle to Liverpool to get this part of the road, and then we head down to here, up there, get all those roads, get this, get that. That makes sense, right? Yeah, that makes sense. Carlisle. Anything to like Birmingham. What about what's from? Oh, we don't have jobs from Liverpool. Of course we don't. Yeah, we've got to take the job to Birmingham then. We can always cancel it, you know. But that's got to make more sense than just taking our truck to everywhere, right? Interesting turning sound. Gotta give them that. We're obviously just in a basic DAF. I mean, that's just like one of those cheap trucks. Anything except DAF and Scania will cost you quite a bit in real life. Mercedes especially, but then Man TGX is probably expensive. Like, basically everything's gonna be expensive except these two. Alright, we're getting a nice smooth journey so far. Look at the mini-map. It looks so complex. It doesn't make any sense. There's just roads everywhere. It just looks like spaghetti because it's yellow. Alright. I might finally do a longer episode. Maybe like an hour long. Which is gonna be cool. This truck has no acceleration. Which is a bit annoying. It does have decent turning actually though. I do have to admit that. But horsepower is non-existent. Really, really bad. First... Oh, great. First time we actually hit over 40, finally. There we go, finally reached a 50. Nice how the inside turned red. Like, look at that. Dark mode. Cabin lights. Outer lights. Pretty cool. Pretty cool red. Alright. Let's turn towards Liverpool. We were just on this section of road, you may remember. We are slowly getting up here. But we've got a trailer, so honestly I don't even think this truck is that bad. Now thinking about it. Hello there, truck. Alright. Let's just keep going to at least Liverpool. We'll consider cutting the job there. But we could always change the route up a bit to get a road that we need instead. So that's also good. It's also nice to do a little quick job every so often. We can't just do free roam all the time. We gotta have a trailer sometimes. Whoops, very bad driving there. It feels like I'm zooming through here. Last time I thought I was going really slow through here, but it really does feel like I'm zooming through here for some reason with the trailer. Pretty interesting. Don't know why. Especially it should be the opposite, because I'm doing this the second time, so should make it seem like I'm doing it slow this time. Not sure why I'm speeding up. I don't think we're going down. But I might be wrong. Alright. So we want to get off this lane. as well, because that's the exit lane. And we're now going towards Liverpool, which is good. Alright. There we go. We're back onto the outer lane, which I'm pretty sure trucks should always use. I might be wrong there. Don't quote me on it. Unless they overtake, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think you would ever see a truck on the rightmost lane. You know what, I might be making stuff up, you know. That's very possible. Alright. We are heading past the service now. That's good. So we've got 3 hours left to Birmingham. Interesting. So, let's think how our route would go. So, we go down to Liverpool with our truck, get back up here. Then do we go to Grimsby and Hull, Sheffield or Manchester first? I'm gonna go with Grimsby. So you go back down here, get this. It's a bit weird in the game to get that, but get that. Get back to Grimsby, get this. Get Sheffield, that. Get those two. Then we get Birmingham. Yeah, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's always better to go with the side road, right? Because what if we're going the other way? And that's just there. So, I don't actually know what I was trying to figure out there, to be honest. Yeah, no. That's a pretty obvious choice, isn't it? Just changed my cruise mode to be 56, I didn't notice. Everyone's going on this outer lane. No one's going on the third lane or the inner lane. I think you call that one. Alright, we're approaching some sharp curves. Alright. Oh, the speed limit is 50 here as well, actually. Didn't notice that, but I slowed down anyways because of the cars ahead and just to be able to make the turns anyway, so didn't matter. Alright, back up to 60. It might go down to 50 here again, I'm not sure because there's a bit of sharp curve. Some people are leaving this lane now. Not sure why they were on this lane in the first place. This guy's going a bit slow. Let's overtake some people here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go here to overtake this guy. I crashed? How? How? Anyways, we're staying on this lane for just a tiny bit to not hit the motorway. No, not get off the motorway, sorry. And then we'll go back onto the outer lane. I think that's Liverpool because those are the weird roads near it. How smooth. I think the game glitched though for me. It looked kind of glitched. Like this, the turn was smooth, just to catch it wrong. I don't know how to explain it. Oh, definitely don't want to go there. Let's stay on the middle lane again, because there's a turn. There's an exit very quickly after now. So that's not something we want to go on. We're driving over truck speed limiter, I think. 59 is over, I think, so. Alright, into the service. We definitely don't need... Wait, we do need fuel. Oh wait, no, because this is a new truck, isn't it? That's why. I was gonna say, why do we need fuel? Alright, nice and straight road. Alright, and we're going back on the M6. There we go. And that's where you check your mirrors. I would have crashed there. Alright, we should be in Birmingham soon, because we passed Liverpool. So I've gone past this really long stretch of road. So now, just get into Birmingham. Pretty simple. Bit of a strange road here going on, but that's fine. Let's just get into it. Keep going. Bit of a sharp curve here. Not bad though. Definitely can stay at 60. If the truck even speeds up to that. Are we going up slightly or something? I'm not sure. We got 0 truck damage, 0 trailer damage, 0 cargo damage. We might get an excellent. Although we did hit someone somehow. But 0 damage? I mean, maybe it's still gonna give us an excellent. Not just yet. There we go. Overtake this guy, is not going too fast. There are services ahead. They're not the ones that split, so that's fine. If I get 100% of England, I'm pretty sure that's going to be the first time I do it. I've never done it before. I've tried it a few times though. There we go. Back down to 50 here. Not sure why. Oh, maybe because of the curving. There is a bit of curve here happening. There's a truck that's going a bit slow there. Let's switch lanes. I'll back up to 60. We are now driving over the speed limit with truck speed limiter on, which is pretty interesting. Alright, let's go back to 60 somewhat. Still gonna stay in this lane until we pass this guy. Just quickly. Oh, and we go past the exit as well, so yeah. Now we're gonna change lanes back into the outermost one. Oh wait, we don't, because there's instantly an exit, of course. There just had to instantly be an exit, didn't there? Alright, next exit is ours. Because that's to Birmingham. There we go. This is going to be our one of our first quick jobs of the series. Maybe we did 1 or 2 at the start, I'm not sure, don't remember. But this is definitely the first since we got our truck. We can still go 50 here, which is great. Let's hope we can do that literally until the city, sorry. Birmingham is a city. No, a bit before, of course. Alright, Birmingham discovered. That's good. Alright, we're not gonna do stops everywhere because pretty hard to do it with a trailer. Nice turn. Nice stop as well. Yeah, that's pretty good. We can still see it forward, so we can even drive up more. Alright, we can go. We go on the outer lane. Well, I don't even know which one's the outer and inner lane, honestly. But we're going here because that's where our depot is. Are we blocking the road? Yeah, that's what they do, don't they? I'm in a hurry. Now I need to try to park. Excellent. Nice. 4.3k. Don't care, honestly. Doesn't matter. Anyways, our truck is there. We want to head into Liverpool, don't we, right? Add checkpoints. Last. And then we want to go here. Then up to here. No, not that way. We want to go there by this way. And then we will probably do the rest next episode. I'm not sure we're even going to complete this episode. That would be nice if we do, but I don't think so. Let's get into it. Very, very empty motorway. If I was on this motorway in real life, I'd be pretty concerned. Because why is like 3 cars driving on this motorway? It's really concerning. There's a few cars on the other side. That's the first car on my side though. No one's on my side. Literally no one. And now no one's on their side. Yeah, pretty weird. Whoops. So let's stay on the road. That would be good, wouldn't it? It was pretty fun driving with a trailer, must admit. Probably better than without. Maybe I'll do more quick jobs, but that depends on how good they are. We did also go a bit less in depth of our insane 56,000. But trust me, that's not as much as when I tried to do this on my own and got to like 1 million in debt. Somehow. I don't even know how. And I don't even think I finished the UK in that one. Which is very concerning. Whoops. Don't know how that was only 2% and why is it 30? Thought it would be 50 like most road constructions, but no. Actually that is fair enough, honestly. Alright, let's get back to 60. Oh. This guy was driving really slow. Alright, let's just overtake this guy and then we'll go back on that lane. There we go. And we're going to be turning to Liverpool. Oh no, this one's the exit to Manchester. Yeah. Let's turn after. Oh wait, there's still one more. Nice and easy turn on. Why did the indicator not go off? Alright. On to here. Oh wait, we're not getting off yet. Why am I going on that lane? One more after this, just so we get that road. Alright then. We go on to this one quickly, because there's a bunch of exits really close to each other here. Alright, and we're gonna be going to Liverpool. Getting another city out of the way. Yeah, let's go on the outer lane, I guess. We're going a bit too fast. There we go. And we're now on the M56, so we're still actually on a motorway. Where does it actually go to? Oh, it goes to Swansea. Fair enough. But that's the M53 then. Interesting. Alright, we're turning off this road pretty quickly. Alright, that's gonna be the first turn to Liverpool. It's the only turn to Liverpool now. Well, it was the second one of the M6. Yeah, it was the second one off the M6, but it's the only one we had now. Alright, 50 here. Don't know what I just pressed. No, I pressed V, that's what I pressed. That was a risky maneuver. Alright, we're turning left just to get the Euro acres. There we go. Oh. I wonder what jobs there are from here. I just want to see, because I'm not going to take one. Fright market. Just to Cardiff. Well, I'll never take that. Alright, and then we're turning left here. Oh, that was close. That was very close. Alright, so now we're going to be getting all of Liverpool. There's going to be a Euro goodies, so we need to stay on this lane. And we're going to be going down to 30. There we go, we got 30 perfectly as the speed limit went down to 30, which is pretty cool. Liverpool discovered. And so is this Euro goodies. That was not cool. What job is here then? Let's just take a look. Well, that's a high paying job. To Swansea and to Lille, all the way to Lille. Pretty far. But we would only take one if it's going to Newcastle. That's the only place we'll take one to now. Because that's the only one we need. Oh. Great. There's a service here, it's fine. Alright, recruitment agency. Alright. There's a hotel right here. Alright, we can go. And left turn to the hotel. And then we're turning out of here. And we turn left. And there's a garage right to the right. Quite a lot of stuff here. Regrettably, you can't afford to buy it right now. If I was only in the positives of money, then I'd be quite a bit closer as well. But I'm not even in the positives. Alright. Seems like there's a coach station there. That was a terrible turn. Yeah, here's the probably coach station. Yeah, it is. Ooh. Oh god. I'm an amazing driver. So good. Let's just drive right through the parking. Oh, there we go. We slowed down just in time. So we're turning right here, seems like. There we are. Seems like the NBFC is not accessible from this road. But here's a Tremere. We came from the Carlisle Tremere. this episode, not this one. Oh, I would have not thought there was anything here. Any jobs to... no. Just to Cambridge. Alright, we're turning right. This is like a road that goes under everything, which is interesting, very unique. I think we passed it now, yeah. I bet. Alright, that's the recruitment agency again. But we're not going there, we're going to the service. Not to get our truck repaired. We're going there to do a part of the series, which is basically the whole series, which is to claim it. Whoa, that's nice. That's nice of you, Light. Alright. We're gonna go straight here, actually. Why not? And let's do a loop. Damn, that was very close. I did that smoothly. That break. There we go, we turn left here. And then we're going straight to get the final road. Alright. Bit too fast. That's fine. And then we're gonna be making a left turn after this one because this one's just a dead end. Right here. Yeah, it was somewhat bad stop. Trying to get better stops. This is a bridge, it seems like. One goes under, one goes over for some reason. That one could have just stayed straight, honestly. I always speed on this road. Every single time I've been on one of these roads, I speed. I don't know what's with it. That was terrible. That's more like it. To the second lane. Because we're gonna be going out of Liverpool now. Finally. Oh. Thought we could do that turn a bit better. We're going very slow. Let's get to 50. Oh, it's now 50. Alright. We got cruise mode. Strange rule there. Don't think we have those. Never seen one of them. Seen something similar in a different country. Not that. Never seen that. Anyways, we're going left here towards Carlisle. Technically Manchester as well, but that's if you're being nice. Because the Manchester exit is right away. And it's not the geographical direction either. Alright, we're going to be turning left here. Because, I mean, we're going off at the next exit anyway. On the left hand side, so, you know. Which will be a service, but then right after it's an exit. We can go faster now as well. Just noticed. I forgot about that. How far do we have this on? Just to Newcastle, that's probably all we'll do for the rest of the episode. So it's going to be a bit of a longer one. That's what I can tell you. Alright, some sort of road incident happened there. Yeah, police pulled over a car. Interesting. Alright, we're getting to the squiggly wiggly part. That's such a unique word. Such a unique phrase. Yeah, it's a bit of curvature here. Alright, back down to 50. Alright. Here we are. Up to 60 now. This series is going to be nice to show basically how the UK looked like before, because, I mean, I would have been through the whole thing by the UK rework, possibly. I mean, I should be by then, right? We'll see how much percent of the UK we've visited so far at the end of the episode. Anyways, we're gonna turn left to the service here. Interesting what these guys are doing. Not sure. Oh. Thanks, truck. Exactly what I wanted to do. Alright, here's the service on the other side. I wonder what the service is on the other side. Wonder if it's the same company or not. Alright, we're exiting right here. Straight away. Oh. Interesting. Alright, we're all obviously gonna be turning right. Unless someone took a wrong turn, then they're going forward, but I don't think many people would have. Especially AI drivers. I don't like how AI drivers drive on these roads. Really slow, basically. That's the one way to describe it. Apart from that, these roads are amazing. A lot of stuff to do because there's a lot of curves everywhere. Let's just get back in for now. Not sure we'll even catch up to that one. Not for now, at least. Yeah, he's pretty much going 50, which is good. It's gonna get very curvy. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of turn here. Lots of turns. Hence why there's no overtaking here. Does make a lot of sense. Alright. That should be one of the final ones. Yeah, these are going to be the final two for about 2 seconds. Because there's a bit of straight road. This looks amazing. Look at that. Yeah, we're on some sort of bridge now. Where you can only go 30. Should probably keep my distance. This is amazing. It's a dam. Very, very big one. That's like up there. You couldn't even see it from here. Yeah, very big dam. Yeah, look at that. It's huge. If that got put down one day, that would have been literally Atlantis. Bit more curves here again, which is fine. But we're going steep uphill, so hopefully our truck will be fine. I mean, we've got no trailer, it should be fine always. But yeah, we're moving very slow. Very slow. Soon it should ease out a bit. Yeah, small turn and overtaking should be allowed again. Alright, we're now on straight road. There we go, let's instantly start overtaking some people. There's some nice road here. There we go. This guy's going to service, so I'm gonna have a pretty blank road in front of me. It's taking very long. Why? That was a bit long. Taking his time to choose if he really wants to go on there or not. Anyways, A1. A1 time to Newcastle. That was pretty bad. Alright, nice. This is the A1M for now, which is good. Because there's 2 lanes. Instead of 1, which is later forward. We've been on that part already. Well, there's only 1 lane. But that's a different road, I'm pretty sure. A1's got 2 lanes all the way, right? It'll be pretty disappointing if it doesn't. Unless we're talking like the northern parts past Newcastle, then that would be pretty acceptable. Alright, let's attempt... No, we can't really attempt an overtake. I mean, he's going the same speed as me. Alright, maybe here. No, he's just going the same speed as me, so I can't really. Yeah. Thought when he slowed down a bit I would have an opportunity, but no. This guy's going like the same speed as me. Alright now. Oh, it's 50 here, that's why. Of course it is. That's why it was going slower. There we go. We're just 16 in-game minutes away. That's like a minute in real life. Nice long episode today. got quite a lot done as well. Alright. Almost there. Alright, back up to 60, so I didn't notice that. Yeah, you can see the interchange right there. That's going to claim all of that for us, luckily, because that's on reworked territory. That's what we can say. And just a tiny strip of land left. There we go. I hope you enjoyed episode 6, I think this was. Nice and long one. We got this road, we got those two, we got that, we got all of Liverpool, we got this, we got that. Lot of progress. We got like 1% extra, 30% in UK because there's a lot of density here. Anyways, thank you for watching. Bye.